When I say that the Nintendo Switch is quickly becoming the greatest console of our time, I mean it. This is a system that's only about 2.5 years old now, not counting the Nintendo Switch Lite, and there is just an endless flow of AAA titles coming out week after week after week. I am not even kidding you guys, it is really tough to try and keep up with everything nowadays. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite Nintendo Switch games that I think are totally worth picking up and playing this holiday season. You guys know that I love doing these types of videos every so often because not only do they allow me to recommend games that I love playing with you, but they also allow you guys to share games that you love playing with me and your fellow gamers down in the comments box down below. So without further ado, let's get right into this. First up, we have my personal favorite game of 2019, which I believe is arguably the Switch Game of the Year, Luigi's Mansion 3. This game is so good that I consider it to be a masterpiece that is worthy of your time and attention. As a matter of fact, I think this is one of the most creative games that Nintendo has ever produced. Luigi's Mansion games have always been unique, but this is one that just takes things a step further. I find myself staying up till 2 or 3 in the morning on some days just playing this because I never know what I'm gonna find in each room. The element of surprise here is just off the charts, and there really hasn't been a game all year that makes me feel the way that I do about Luigi's Mansion 3. The graphics are gorgeous, probably the best looking out there on the Switch to date. The quirky humor never ceases to amaze me, and the attention to detail throughout the hotel is just like second to none. Luigi's Mansion 3 is an excellent example of how creative Nintendo can be when it comes to their games.
I'm a star!
Next up, we have Astral Chain. Astral Chain is a game I'll admit I wasn't that excited for. Like, I saw the trailers and all the videos that led up to its launch, but I wasn't like, oh, this is gonna be like the next big must-have game, you know? Needless to say, that all kind of changed when I picked it up. Like, this game is incredible. To sum things up, you assume the role of a detective from the Neuron Police Task Force, where you're tasked with investigating incidents around the game's main location, the Ark. Along the way, you're gonna use your trusty Legion bound by the Astral Chain, and you're gonna find yourself in unique situations, intense battles, and traveling pretty frequently to the interdimensional area known as the Astral Plane. If you're familiar with Devil May Cry or Bayonetta games, you're gonna know kinda what to expect here. Astral Chain is pretty much like playing through an action movie. It is pretty intense from start to finish. Moving on forward, we have a completely different game than the last two, Ring Fit Adventure. This game is a prime example as to why I love Nintendo so much. They are never afraid to try something new or bring a new experience to life. You guys know that I love to work out. I'm at the gym pretty much every day, but when a workout related video game comes around, typically it isn't going to replace a traditional workout at the gym. Ring Fit Adventure, on the other hand, very well can. This is a game that leaves me tired, sore, and sweaty by the end of it. If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone who's ever played the game. You could read the reviews on Best Buy or Amazon. Like, this is more intense than it looks, and even after 15 minutes of playing it, your heart rate is going to go up and you're likely going to break a sweat. Grabbing the ring con and slapping on the leg strap is going to challenge you and help you towards your fitness goals, guaranteed. Next on this list, we have Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening on Switch is a modern reincarnation of the original classic Game Boy game that launched way back in 1993. If you're familiar with that game, you're gonna know exactly what to expect here. In fact, this game just screams nostalgia from the second that you pick it up and play it. We don't see too many Zelda games in this action-adventure RPG style nowadays, so this is a real treat. Featuring bright, vibrant, and unique graphics, a fairly large map to roam around, and many puzzles and quests to complete, Link's Awakening is an absolute must-have for any Zelda fan or anyone looking to tackle the journey for the first time. This game is one that I am still very much eager to finish. And last but not least, we have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. This is a game that just came out, but it's one that I've had on my Switch and have been playing for the past 2 weeks now thanks to my friends over at Sega. Sure, you can play this game by yourself, but Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games really shines when you play it as a multiplayer party game with friends. With a variety of Olympic events like surfing, skateboarding, gymnastics, and 2D 1964 events with gorgeous 8-bit art, you never know what you're going to expect in a game like this, but somehow it always turns out to be a good laugh in the end. Whichever way you look at it, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 is a total blast to play. Alrighty guys, so there you have it, some of my favorite Nintendo Switch games of 2019 that I highly recommend checking out and playing this holiday season. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. And also let me know in the comments box down below which your favorite Nintendo Switch game is. Is it one on this list? Is it another one? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments box down below. And until the next one, I will catch you guys later. Get out there, go game, and have some fun. Peace.